Hey there, today I want to talk about improvising, making some stuff up with a steel string guitar. You know, I love playing classical guitar. I love poring over a score and working really hard through difficult passages and doing my best to pay attention to the intention of the composer while expressing myself. But sometimes it's just really fun to make up music in the moment, giving up that need for polish, giving up that need for perfection, just having a good time and making some sound, especially if nobody's listening. And so many people ask me that question in lessons every week, and I have some ideas that I might want to share that you might find fun and encouraging, so you can start picking some tunes around together. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll talk about what we're going to do today. So for this week, what we're going to do is we're going to do some steel string, flat picking improvisation, okay? And kind of just giving you some ideas for some ways to start, some things to think about. Ultimately, when we're improvising, and when we're playing any music for that matter, this is our moment to be honest and to express ourselves and to make sound and to have fun. We don't want to judge. We don't want to worry about what other people are thinking. This is just our own thing. So we're going to do the key of G, and we're going to just kind of work our way into it. Okay, so first off, I'm going to pick the key of G because it's really fun to improvise on. And so we want to make sure we know all the notes in the open position key of G, right? So we know our circle of fifths. We know G has one sharp, which is an F sharp. We'll talk about different things we can throw in later. But you know, your six strings, it's going to look kind of like so in the open position, which is E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. There's our F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and A, maybe even up to that B. Okay? So those are our notes. Now, G major is so fun to improvise in because any combination of open strings is safe. And by safe, I mean they're not dissonant. They're part of that key. So if we look at the key of G major and G being 1, you know, the E or the open sixth string and the first string, those are both the sixth scale degree of that key, right? Which kind of gives us, that's where our minor feel comes from. The fifth string, that's a major second. The fourth string is our perfect fifth. The third string, there's our root, there's G. Our second string is B, which is a third. And we have to watch out for the second string because in a given key, the third is what makes something minor or major, meaning that the tendency of a G major chord, if we play that B natural, if we had a B flat, the whole thing would have a minor feeling. So in this case, this is the major third, and then again, E on the first string is the sixth. So that being said, we now have, right, we got this feel. For each one of these notes, there's a chord that goes with it, right? We know that 1, 4, and 5 are gonna be major. 2, 3, and 6 will be minor. The 7 chord will be a half diminished or minor 7 flat 5. We'll talk about that later. Really quickly in the key of G, we have G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor. We'll save the F sharp minor 7 flat 5 for later, and G, right? This gives us like our harmonic feel. So if I'm sitting down to jam, I don't have to start on G. I might think in the key of G, but I might start on C. You know, doesn't matter. I'm playing in my mind in that subset of notes, but we'll get some really interesting sounds wherever we start. More importantly is all these notes are safe. We think of this like a grid, and I keep playing this. So I have my notes to create melody with. I've got multiples of them that I can put together to make harmonies. So really everything's kind of safe. Now I'm gonna just start putting together some form, right? So maybe I'll start in the bass and I'll be like, okay, cool, I'm in the key of G. So I'll give myself a rhythm. What's the last song I listened to? True Love Waits by Radiohead. I'm gonna take that that little rhythm from that song. That's in my mind, I'm improvising, so I might, it's a germ. That's all I need to kind of get up and off the ground. I've got this like little bit of idea. Now the cool thing is I don't have to think traditional chords. I'm playing a G, but if I play just this root, this G, boy, you sure hear that first string, don't you? an E, your first string open, that's a sixth against a G. So this gives us like suddenly, it's like, whoa, G major 6 feel vibe. All my notes are safe, so I might start running through. I just stuck my finger down that F sharp, and boy, that's a beautiful G major 7. Let's change that bass note. Uh-oh, 6th string open, we go to our relative minor. Now, this is just one idea. I'm taking a major scale and putting it over these bass notes, knowing they're all safe. I'm trying to not pay so much attention to traditional chord patterns. Like instead of thinking like C, that we normally play it, I might lift up that middle finger, let it be sus. I'm not afraid of that F sharp. I'll use my bass notes on the 6th string, the 5th, I've got a grid, I've got rhythmic ideas, and now I'm flowing. So I might start with something kind of just quiet, kind of loosen it up, maybe give myself a melodic motif. Maybe I'll put a bass note in there now. Maybe I'll think A minor. Now I've given myself harmony. All music is nothing but harmony, rhythm, and melody. Now, for right now, I'm staying all within this key of G. And you're like, well, you know what? I'm tired of this diatonic feel. It feels so safe. That's okay. You can do all kinds of really cool stuff. But for today, this is just your basic deal, playing diatonically, meaning using the notes in the key of G to have a really good time making up new sounds. Instead of having to play a normal G major chord, you start playing with these notes. And you get all these new chord shapes. That's a cool G major 7. Wow. Maybe if I throw in the C in there, I'm just... D7 with an F sharp in the bass. This goes to an E minor. You look at this and you think, wow, is that really an E minor? Yeah, E, B, D, that's a minor 7th. That A over top of that gives you kind of like an 11th feel. That's pretty cool. And the F sharp, which becomes a 9th. So we really kind of have this beautiful like E minor 11th. We didn't even know we were building here. But it has the same characteristic as an E minor chord would. You could substitute it. So if you were playing this new chord we made up works. I actually like it. Have fun with it. Maybe some arpeggios. Find a rhythm you like. And now that you kind of got a groove for it, final step is put a vibe into it. Most important thing we can do is feel something when we play. Yeah, I'm not playing the greatest music for you right now, but I'm really having a good time doing it. And I'm exploring sounds for the sake of exploring sounds. So What if we do this? I'm feeling really great today, so I'm gonna just do a little improvisation in the same thing we just talked about, using whatever tricks I know. These notes in the open G position, these chords, the different sounds, get a different feel, put some rhythm in it, and I'm just gonna try to be happy and have a good time. So, cool. Here we go. I'll review my notes. My subset. Oh, I kind of heard something I like there. It's kind of boring feeling. I'll pick up the speed. Still not feeling it. I'm gonna just go right back to my root, my D. Well, that A feels good. I'm gonna lean on that. One note C chord that becomes a C major 7. That's pretty cool. I haven't played B minor yet today. Awesome, friends. I hope that was somewhat informative and helpful. And if it was confusing to you, if some of the ideas I was talking about were confusing, that's okay. You can download my book for free. I explain a lot of the stuff about the basic theory. You're welcome to send me a question. I'd be happy to answer it. I hope you have a great weekend. It's been fun jamming together. Take care.